Hey guys, I am back today with another video. You might hear my kids in the background, so if so, hey, just try to ignore them. Anyway, this pattern for this hat is from Red Heart, and as usual, I will have all of the information in the description box. Okay, and it's called the Cute Crochet Hat. So let's get started. So I'm going to be using a combination of colors. This pretty one is called Minty, and this is just plain white, and they're both by Red Heart, and they're the Super Saver chunky yarns. The description or the I almost said recipe. The pattern actually calls for Red Heart with Love chunky, but I think this is close. They said they wanted to be a 5, and as you see, there's the 5. What I'm going to be doing is starting with a J hook. You do whatever you want to do, okay? This is totally up to you. First step is going to be to chain 9. No. So get your yarn. You do your slip stitch or your slip knot. Get it on there like that. And then chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So chain 9, and it should look like this. Alright, so now what you want to do is single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So here's the first chain from the hook, and here's the second. I hope you guys can see this color good. So you go in there and single crochet, and then single crochet all the way down the row. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So at the end, you should have a total of 8 single crochet. So now what you want to do is you want to turn your work around and chain 1, and then you want to single crochet into the back loops only. Okay, so make sure I'm focused in. You see how we have these V's here? Instead of going in the front, just go in the back and do the single crochets there. And each time you do a single crochet, you should have 8. Each time you do a row, you should have 8 at the end. So let's go ahead and start. So there's, you see that right there? We're in that hole that the chain 1 is coming out of. You want to do a single crochet in there. So that's 1, 2, remember back loops only, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in the last one. And then this is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna turn, chain 1, and repeat that last step. So you see the V's, you're gonna go right in the back loop and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is how it's looking here. Now the directions say for the brim of the hat, which is this, let's see, that's this part right here that we're working on. It's called the brim. So for the brim of the hat, you need to do this 46 times. Well, no, 48 times. So do it 48 times. Now, if you find that that's too small or too big, then you know, you adjust accordingly. But these directions are for a size small to medium. So you know, just take that in mind, or keep that in mind. Alrighty guys, so this is what I have so far. I was able to complete the 46 rows. So now you just basically want to like fold this in half and join the two sides together. And I can just show you guys how I do this. Okay. So, just trying to make sure that I am focused. So here we are. And what I'm going to do is just chain 1. And then I'm just going to go into each hole, and I'm going to just single crochet across, and that should close up the brim of the hat. And we should have 8 at the end, since we you know, we've been working 8 single crochet across. So insert it like so, insert it like so. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one, 8. So this is what you should have, something that looks like this. Okay, so now it says to switch to the larger hook. I don't really like working with big hooks, but we'll see how this goes. So the hook that I'm going to be switching to is the size N. Alright, so now we're going to chain 1 and single crochet around the entire thing. It says chain 1, and then you're gonna go, oop, this is a big hook. I can't hardly get it in that hole. Let's see. Okay. Okay, got it in. Let's see if I can get it out. This hook might be too big. I might have to get size K. Let's see. Oops. Alright, so that's one right there. And 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just keep going around. Now I noticed I said that we should have the number of rows we did, but I'm looking at the pattern and I guess I did 46 of these short rows, so that's not true. So I'll be adding 2 more, and if you do the large size at the end, you should have 50 single crochet right here. So if you're doing the small hat along with me, the small to medium, we should have 48 single crochets when we stop. And I'm going to be doing something the pattern didn't call for. I'm going to be actually alternating colors, just because I want more than just this color. So I will see you guys back here at the end. Okay. Just keep single crocheting until you get to the end. Like I said, if you're working the same size hat as me, you should have 48 at the end. And if you're making the large to extra large, you should have 50 at the end. So, yep. Oops. Alright, so I'm at the end right here, and the directions say to slip stitch to the first single crochet. So that's what I'm going to do in here. Okay, let me find the end. Alright, so I found the end of the yarn, and guys, I must say I really love this yarn. So I'm just gonna drop this back and grab the white midway through my slip stitch. Okay, and I need to chain 1, so chain 1 after you slip stitch, and then it says to single crochet. Oh, it said skip the next single crochet, so you're gonna skip this one, and then it says to single crochet into the one after that, so you're gonna single crochet. I've done this with I think like double crochets with a hat that I used to make back in the day. Okay, so after you single crochet, you're going to go back and single crochet into that one that you skipped. So it should look something like that. And you're just going to repeat this all the way around and join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. So let me do a few of these with you guys. So you see this. I'm going to skip this one and go into this one. Then go back and single crochet into the one that I skipped. Skip that one, go into that one, then go back into that one that I missed. Skip this one and go into that one. Then backtrack into the one that I missed. So just keep doing that over and over again until you get to the end. I'm actually not disliking the big hook like I thought I would. Don't matter to me. It don't matter to me what you say. Have y'all heard that new Drake and Michael Jackson song? I love it. It don't matter to me. That's all I know of it though. It don't matter to me what you say. So just keep skipping and backtracking into the one that you skipped, and it creates like these, looks like X's kind of. I don't know if you can tell. I hope that you guys are enjoying my new channel. I want to also make some things that are like clothing. When I have my break, usually I have a break from my job in the wintertime. We get furloughed every year, so I'm hoping, you know, we're going ahead and get furloughed and I can start doing videos of like dolls and clothes and stuff. So just keep on doing that. Skip this one, go into this one, then you backtrack back into this one that you skipped. Okay guys, I am back and that worked up so fast, and I have just about 7 inches exactly. So we're gonna start decreasing the crown, and what you want to do is after you connected that last row, you just want to chain 1. Okay, like so. Now you want to single crochet 2 stitches together, and it's so easy. This is how you do it. You just go in like you're doing a single crochet. So you're going to have 2 loops on your hook, but you're not going to finish. You're going to go into the next stitch and pull up some yarn. So you're going to have 3 loops. Then you're just going to pull through all 3, and that's how you single crochet 2 stitches together. And the next step is to skip the next single crochet and single crochet in here like we did on the previous rounds. And then you're just going to go back and go into that one that you missed and single crochet in there. And the directions say do this 2 times. So that was 1, here's 2. And you want to single crochet 2 together again. Now it says to repeat the single crochet 2 together, and what we did on the previous rounds twice, where we skip 1, go back 1, and then another time. And then we single crochet 2 together again. And at the very end, you should have 36 stitches total. Okay guys, so I just actually counted the stitches around and I have 36. So there should be just 36 stitches total. So I know before I said 12 decreases, which you will have, but counting the decreases, everything is going to be 36. So I hope that that's not confusing for you guys. It's written a little weird, but you're going to repeat this row 2 more times, okay? Hi guys, so this is what I have towards the end, and the directions say to cut the tail off, so that's what I'm going to do. And you want to cut a fairly long tail, and I'll show you why. You're going to also need a needle, and I have this pretty big needle here that I'm going to be using. So I basically cut the tail off, a long tail, and I cut the other yarn that I had, and I'm just going to tie it so that this part does not come apart. And I'll weave that into the hat later. So just pull that in the tail. Now that needle that we talked about earlier, you just want to get that and thread it, or you know what I'm saying. Just it's not technically thread, but put it in here. And now you just want to thread the yarn through, like I said, through the, or draw the yarn through the remaining stitches. And this is, I guess, a personal preference on how you want to do this, but this is how I do it. I just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I might do this a couple of times. You can do it as loose or as tight as you want. You see, it's kind of looking like a drawstring or something. And just keep going back and forth with the needle. Then pull it through. See, it's getting smaller, that hole. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that actually worked out pretty good, but I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure that it's secure. As you can see. So I'm just gonna weave the ends in, and I'll come back on camera after I do that. Guys, I must say that I really like this pattern because I cannot for the life of me tell which is the back side and which is the front side. So that's actually really good. Now for the pom-pom, I'm going to be using something that I never used before. So wish me luck. I'm going to be using the smaller of the two in the package. And I just got this from Michael's. Now the directions seem pretty simple to me and straightforward. So let's see how this goes. I don't even know how to open it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna figure this out off of camera, and I'm gonna come back with pictures or video or something of the finished product. Now, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you did make this hat, please let me know. I want to see it. So yeah, just let me know what's going on, like whenever you make something that I make. Alright, so I will be talking to you guys for the next video, or I'll be talking to you guys next time. I'm sorry, I have my 5-year-old here bugging me. So I will see you guys later. Bye.